miscounts. I'm going to do the self-evaluation now. I have the other portion of it pulled up here on the screen. Okay, for the introduction, I put that I had an A on the gained attention. I felt like I used something that was kind of different compared to what most speeches have to offer as far as what I did in my introduction to bring attention to the subject. I showed the relevance of, by connecting this to seeing how we can get involved with this, so I gave myself an A on that. I did not have a personal connection, so as far as establishing credibility, I gave myself a B. I had a clear thesis statement, as you can see on my speech outline. My thesis statement ties in directly with my speech itself, and I also previewed the body of the speech saying the 3 points that I was going to go over, so I gave myself an A in that. Overall, I gave myself 14 points. In the body of the speech, I feel like I had my main points were very clear, so I gave myself an A. I had strong arguments, and so like I was able to, like what it says there, it says to reach ultimate claim with the audience. So I felt like I was actually able to kind of have a conclusion to each point as I went through it. My supporting material that was used, I had a variety of supporting material, so I just gave myself a B. I didn't feel like I really used, like I know the topic very well, but I don't feel like in my speech I got a little nervous, so I didn't do as good as far as demonstrating the knowledge that I had. Excuse me. As far as oral citations, I cited before each source, but I did not use a variety of words or choices, so I gave myself a B. I felt like I had effective organization, so I gave myself a B in there as well. It wasn't exceptional, but it was effective. And I had effective transitions as well, so I gave myself a B there. But my language just wasn't as strong as I would have liked it to be. I prepared my audience for the conclusion, basically going into it in a better way, to kind of prepare them that I was like call to action. I told them there was a call to action. My thesis and my main points were also once again summarized, basically stating, that there's other ways that these entrepreneurship ventures can begin to happen, and we can do it ourselves and things like that. I closed the speech by reference to the intro, talking about my 3 main points that I had also referenced in my intro as well, so I gave myself an A in that area. As far as the delivery, I did maintain eye contact with my audience as it was going on, so I gave myself an A on that. I used my voice. I tried to use that as effectively as I could, but I gave myself a B on that. As far as my gestures and everything, I did use a lot of hand gestures. I used my body as a way to kind of talk about my speech as well, so I gave myself an A there. And as far as a B, I did not rely heavily on notes, but as far as my poise and confidence, I could have been better, so I gave myself a B in there. My overall, my topic challenge, I gave myself an A. I feel like it actually made a true, genuine contribution, and like I don't feel like a lot of people know about this subject, and I also gave kind of a call to action, so to speak, as far as like what we could do to help out. And as far as adapting it to the audience, I don't feel like all my speech could have been relevant to the audience, so I gave myself a B. So that gives me 14 points in the intro, body 24, conclusion 12, delivery 22.5, and overall 13.5, giving my total grade to be an 86. So thank you.